Okay, in this video I'm going to show you how to create a media grid. Now, you could create a media grid like, let's say if you have a portfolio and you want to show like a bigger perspective of that actual project that you are working on. So let's say that you're a web designer and you want people to be able to click on an image and then see the full picture of that image of a website that you were working on. Okay, so let's start. We'll click on Add Element. You can see we're working from a blank page. And then we want to choose on Media Grid right here. And then from Media Grid, you want to select the images that you want to show up in your grid. So we're going to choose about 12 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's see, do we have any different ones? Oh, is that it? Huh. I don't want to show the same one twice. Oh, there's one. That one. Let's uncheck that one. Okay. And then we'll add images. So now, if we want these to show up, you just hit Save Changes. And then it will show you a list of all of your images. So if we click on one, you'll see that a light box opens. Okay. But now, let's customize this grid a little bit. First thing we're going to do is we're going to stretch this row. Okay. So we're going to edit this row and then we're going to stretch the row and contents with no padding. So click there, save changes, and you'll see that it takes up the entire page. Okay. So now let's go back to the grid itself, which is right here, the media grid. We'll click edit. And here are the settings that you can set this grid to. Right now it's set to display all, but you can choose here to have it paginate or have a load more button. So we'll click load more. How many do we want per page? We'll say, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. Let's say, because these are going to be pretty big, so just kind of be mindful of how you're going to display these out. So I'll just choose 6 and we'll see how it rolls. So 6 items per page. How many do we want per row? We'll put that at 6 too. And you can also set a gap of how you want those to be spaced. Right now it's a 5 pixel gap. We'll just choose 10. And then let's hit Save Changes. And then you'll see now we have our grid items there. And you'll also see that we have our load more. So if we click load more, boom, there we go. You can also animate your grid as well. So when it loads, you can have it do all different types of effects. So there's a light speed in. We hit Save Changes and you'll see that effect come in. So you can choose whatever you want, save changes, and boom, there you go. Now you can also, back to the load more, you click on the load more tab here, you can actually change the name, see more, or whatever verbiage you want it to say. And then you hit Save Changes and keep your eye there. Click Save Changes. Now it says see more. You can choose the size. You can choose the alignment. You can choose a full width button. Stretch all the way across. You can add an icon to the button if you want. We'll take off the full width. And the icon, you can choose where you want it to show up, to the left or to the right. We'll keep it to the left. And you can choose your icon library. So you have Font Awesome, Open Icon, Typicons, all types of cons. And we'll just stick with Font Awesome. And then from here you would choose what you want to be next to that show more button. So whatever it is, hit Save Changes. And now we have our icon right there with the read more button. And then you have the item design. So right now we have the media grid by default, which is right down here, and you can choose how you want these to display. So right now we'll do a simple overlay, hit Save Changes. You'll see that it kind of pops up. Let's see, you have some different ones here. Fade in with icon. Save Changes. You'll see that you have that plus icon. And of course, when you click on it, it'll open the full image, and then you can paginate through. So you have all these different choices here that you can play around with. And that's it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.